In last class, what we studied about magnetic field lines. There are 5 properties of magnetic field lines. And another thing, we studied with so much stuff. Okay, we studied this thing, that how you can use, okay, you can use your thumb as current, okay, and your fingers as magnetic field lines. So right now I'm using my right hand rule, because this rule is known as right hand rule. In this rule you have to use your thumb as electric current and your fingers as magnetic field lines. As we studied this by using pen, and we did so much mess, okay, while doing this, but hopefully you got understand that how it works. This is, if this is the direction of electricity, then this will be the direction of magnetic field lines. If current is in this direction, then this will be the direction of magnetic field lines. If current is in this direction, then this will be the direction of magnetic field lines. And if current is in this direction, this will be the direction of magnetic field lines. I'm using my right hand, you have to use your right hand. But it is possibly okay, because of this video, or it can create a mirror image, so you think that it is your left side, but actually we have to use our right side. So we studied this, and I told you a trick, if you remember. Okay, I told you a trick that you are using this, how to use this and how to use this. So it is, it is not possible to write. This question will be asked that if light is in, if the direction of current is like this, and if the direction of current like this, if the direction of current like this, if the direction of current like this first and direction of current like this before, so how to use this. So each and every time you are going to use this, okay, and sometime you are going to use this, sometime you are going to use this, sometime you are going to use this position, okay. So this is not a friendly position while answering. It is okay, it is good when you write the rule, okay. It is also known as the rule of Maxwell. First of all, it is right hand rule, okay, in which the thumb shows the direction of current, thumb shows the direction of current, and fingers show, how you can see how the fingers, okay, how the fingers are showing, how the fingers are showing, how they move, okay. You can see this, the direction of current. So this is okay, this is the direction of magnetic field. But if you are using the rule like this, okay, if you are using this, or if in your exam room, if you are going to do this, if you are going to do this, if you are going to do this and this, okay. So in examination room, definitely it will going to make you confused, because definitely not possible us to use this and you can find the direction of magnetic field line, no. So for this we have used a pen. Remember, we use this pen. Put this pen in the direction of current, okay. Put this pen in this nib in the direction of current, okay. So I'm using this for this case, okay. I'm using this, okay. I'm using this for this case, okay. For this case, remember, see the screen, this case, okay. So just put it like this, and the nib should be in the direction of current. The nib is in the direction of current, okay. Now just consider the lower part, don't consider upper part, and don't do anything with upper part. Just open this pen with help lower part. Open this pen with lower part, open this is opening, and again close this pen with lower part, okay. Opening and closing should be with the help of lower part. So open this part and close this part, okay. So while you are closing this, you will get something, you will get a direction, okay. So I'm getting a direction, I'm getting direction like this, okay. If you do it by yourself, you will be you can answer it very easily. I'm opening it by your lower part, and I'm closing this by lower part. So by closing, this is giving me a direction, and this direction I'm indicating here, it is this direction, okay. Definitely this direction is going to come, okay. So just use this. So this, the rule is, which is known as right hand rule and Maxwell rule, okay. Maxwell rule, both rule, it is same rule, right hand or Maxwell rule. So you can use this rule to write this. Okay, you can write this by the help of this rule, that this is that and this is that. But for practical application, you have to write this by using your pen. Okay, so don't forget to take this type of pen. So this is known as Maxwell rule, and right hand rule is same. Okay, now this is also the indication, or this is also the direction. Okay, so how we can get, okay, now this is the direction of our current. Okay, and this is, you know, fingers, they are showing magnetic field lines. Okay, so they are showing magnetic field lines. How to get magnetic field lines, and how can we, okay, sometimes we have confusion, either I should do this, or either I should do this, or either I should do this, or either I should do this. What is this? How to do this? I'm confused. Just take a pen, open the pen and close the pen from the lower portion. I'm telling you, very simple trick. Okay, most of the students cannot handle these type of questions. So just take a pen, put the nib of the pen in this direction, and this is the lower portion. Open this and close this. Either it will close in this direction, or either it will close in this direction. So it will be your magnetic field. Okay, so this will be your magnetic field. Okay, so don't get confused about this thing. Now we are going to do a question. So this is our question. Okay, first of all, the question is the current through a horizontal power line. Power line is horizontal. Okay, the power line is horizontal. What is the meaning of power line? Have you seen wires which flows electricity? That is power line. Okay, so this power line flows electricity in east to west. Okay, so east to west, this is my east and this is my west. Okay, this is my east and this is my west. Okay, so in this way current is flowing. So in this way current is flowing. Okay, so what is the direction of magnetic field? It is asking about magnetic field. So right now I'm doing one thing. I'm taking my pen, and by taking my pen, I'm opening this pen and I'm closing my pen. So I'm closing my pen from lower part. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm taking my pen. Okay, I'm taking my pen, I'm opening my pen, and I'm closing my pen. Okay, I'm closing my pen. Hopefully you can see how I'm closing this. So this is I'm opening my pen and I'm closing my pen. Okay, I'm closing here like this. Okay, so it is like this. Okay, so this is how it comes. So it will show me the direction. Okay, so this is the direction. Okay, so this is the direction, and this direction is known as anti-clockwise. Okay, we have two directions. This direction is clockwise. How you can see a clock? How you can see a clock? The needle of clock moves. Okay, like this, and here we get a direction which is like this. This is the direction we obtained. Okay, simple question. Just I put the pen and I got the direction. So this direction is anti-clockwise. Okay, because it is moving like this, and clock moves like this. The needle of clock moves like this. Okay, it is 12, it is 1, it is 2, it is 3, and here we are getting this direction. So this direction is anti-clockwise. Okay, so this is how we can get our direction, magnetic field line. Don't forget that this is right hand rule, or also known as Maxwell rule. If you are going to draw this, then you have to draw this. It is not important that you have to draw this finger and this. Don't draw fingers and thumb in your exam. Just write that this is direction of current, this is direction of current, and around it there is a magnetic line. Okay, there is a magnetic line. Okay, so you can see how it is working. Okay, so it is telling me east to west. Okay, I did something wrong. Okay, it is telling me that it moves east to west. Okay, it is telling me it is going from here to here, so there is not a big deal. If it is moving from here to here, just do this and it will get this direction. Okay, so it will get this direction, no problem. If it will go east to west, okay, that is finally no problem. You can draw anything. Okay, it is asking me about east to west, but I draw this like west to it, so no problem. If I draw this like east to west, it will show me this direction. Okay, so that is not a big deal and that is not a big problem for you. Okay, from now what is this? This is a current carrying conductor. I'm going to draw this again. This is very simple thing. This is a copper wire. Okay, but this is not more a copper wire because it has a flow of current, and now it is known as electromagnet. Okay, now if this is the path and you can see the flow of current, so the flow of current is like this. Okay, the flow of current like this, and this is a full path. We can draw this is our cardboard. Okay, and this side is positive side and this side is negative side, so definitely current will flow like this, and this is my copper wire. So the copper wire is passing through this. I made a hole, so this is my copper wire, and around copper wire I sprinkled some iron flakes. Okay, so what would happen that after some time this copper wire, this is copper wire and it is having cardboard. This copper wire is having cardboard. Okay, and I sprinkled some iron flakes. So what happened after some time, that this iron flakes will attain a form of circle, okay, this is my circle. So why they attain the form of circle, why these iron flakes attain the form of circle? Because now this copper wire is working as electromagnet, definitely, so the flow of current is like this. Okay, so in this case flow of current is like this, so this is the direction of current, and it is having a magnetic field line. What is happening, it is creating a magnetic field line. That is a magnetic field line, you can see this is a magnetic field line which possess all around this. Okay, so again I'm going to tell you that if this is a pen, okay, the magnetic field lines encircle this, it is encircling this is magnetic field lines. Okay, it is like this. Okay, it is like the circle, you can see it is like the circle. Okay, but the basic need is our basic need, okay, to identify the direction of magnetic field line. Okay, so definitely it will create a magnetic field line around this. It will create a magnetic field line, but the main purpose is to find the direction. So now we are not having any problem. Just take your pen, this is needle of pen, nib of pen, this is middle piece and this is last piece. Just open it and close it, and the direction of closing of this lower part is your direction of magnetic field lines. Okay, so you can identify it, you can do it by so many examples which is provided in your book. You just take imaginary, or there are so many diagrams in your book which provides you this this is electric, this is how current is flowing in this direction, and find out the magnetic field lines. Or sometimes magnetic field lines are given, so they are creating magnetic field lines. Okay, but so definitely one thing is very sure to us, that if current is passing through any conductor, it will form a magnetic field line. But the problem is how we can find the direction of magnetic field line. This is the problem, because sometime it will tell like this, find the direction of magnetic field line, sometime it will tell like this, sometime it will like this, sometime it will like this, sometime it will like this. Okay, so it is now easier for us just to use a pen. Okay, don't go for like thumb, like moving your thumb like in this direction and that direction. It will be very confusing, and definitely you cannot find the correct answer. So use the pen. So in this case, okay, this is not more a copper wire, it is a electromagnet, we know this. Okay, so definitely it is forming This is iron flakes, and you can see how iron flakes are arranged. They are arranged in a circle form, and the direction is in this direction. Okay, how we can get the direction? That when we put a compass here, so the needle of compass will deflect in this direction. Okay, it will deflect in this direction. So these lines are the lines of magnetic field. These lines are the lines of magnetic field. So one thing is sure, that if this is my conductor, so it will definitely forming a magnetic field lines. Okay, but the direction is this. Okay, so we can find direction by using pen. This is the only method. Okay, Maxwell method or right hand method we can practically use for our exams or question solving purpose. Now one thing is very clear to us, that if this is a conductor, there will be magnetic field lines. Magnetic field lines, and the direction of magnetic field lines will be here like this, only because the direction of current is here. Okay, now I'm telling about you these two diagrams. Okay, in these two diagrams, first one is telling the direction of current is like this, because this is positive, this is negative, and current is moving like this. So here the direction of this is current, and this is, you can see the direction of magnetic field lines, they are here. Okay, you can use this by using pen. Just use pen and everything will be clear to you. Okay, do it by yourself. Don't use your thumb. Okay, you can use your thumb if you are very much expert, and if you are a teacher, or if you are very aware of this. But if you are new, and if you are a student or at this level, it is definitely very difficult for you to use your thumb, right hand thumb, and just putting out electromagnetic field, and just magnet, you cannot find the magnetic lines, and it will be difficult to find the direction of magnetic field lines just by using your thumb and fingers. It is much confusing. So just use pen in this case. Okay, and please don't write in your exam books that I have used a pen to do this. You have to write that I use this rule, I'm very perfect at this. Okay, never write that I use a pen to find out the direction of magnetic field lines, either this direction or either this direction. Okay, don't write this. Just write that I have used Maxwell rule or right hand thumb rule, and I'm very expert in this, and I can assure the direction of magnetic field lines. So one thing is sure about this. Okay, now I'm telling about you second thing. Yeah, this is here, the direction of magnetic field line is here. Okay, and sorry, it is the direction of electric current. It is the direction of current, and here you can see the direction of magnet. Definitely magnetic field lines will create, but it is the direction, it is the direction, it is the direction, and here it is the direction. Here the direction is like this, and here the direction is like this. Here the direction is like this, and here the direction is like this. Okay, so why so? Because there is definitely change in direction, because there is change in the path or the direction of electric current. So these two are electric path of electric current or direction, and these two are the direction of magnetic field lines. So the direction, definitely magnetic field line originate, because if this is magnet, there is a magnetic field lines we studied like this. Okay, if this is a magnet, there is magnetic field lines, but this is another type of magnet. Okay, this is bar magnet. Now this is electromagnet, and it will also create magnetic field line, but this is this type of this type of uh, conductor. Okay, this thing is known as a straight conductor, because it is a straight. Okay, so it is known as a straight conductor. Okay, so we are studying about straight conductor. We also studied about magnet, and in magnet we see that there is this type of magnetic field lines. Okay, which starts from north pole and which ends to south pole, which starts from north pole and ends to south pole. We studied this. So this is the magnetic field lines of a bar magnet, and in this case we are going to study about straight conductors. So these are straight conductors. Okay, now there are two things. The direction, remember that the direction is like here, and in this case the direction is like here, because the path of current is totally different. That's why they are having different directions. Now I'm moving to my first case again. So here one thing is clear, that this is the straight conductor, straight. Okay, this was bar magnet. Both of them having different type of electromagnetic field or different type of magnetic lines, but definitely they are creating magnetic field lines. Different magnetic field lines, Okay, bar magnet is making like this type of magnetic field lines. Okay, and this is a straight conductor is making this type of magnetic field lines, but both of them are creating. So this is the direction. Okay, now what is this? Okay, what is this? Definitely this is not a resistance. This is something like this. What is this? This is variable resistance. Variable resistance, it is provided to you in your electricity chapter, chapter of your 10th class syllabus. That the sign is very well explained in your book. So right now I'm explaining you again that this is known as variable resistance. Okay, variable resistance or rheostat. Rehostate. Okay, I'm trying to write rehostate. I don't know what I have written. Is just rehostate. Okay, what is rehostate or variable resistance? That, do you have any idea about fan which we use by our regulator? Sometimes we want to increase the speed of our fan, and we use a regulator so we can increase or decrease the speed of our fan by using a rehostate. Okay, so okay, so you can increase the direction speed of your fan, and you can decrease the speed of your fan. Okay, sometimes we do this. Okay, so sometimes when we use different type of resistance, when there is more resistance, okay, the speed of fan is less. Speed of fan is less. And when there is less resistance, the speed of fan is more. This all we will study in about in our electricity chapter. Okay, so main thing is the rheostat is changing its resistance. So resistance is changing resistance. What is resistance? Resistance is something which inhibits electricity to flow. It will inhibit electricity to flow. It will not allow electricity to flow easily. Okay, it will not allow electricity to flow easily. So this is resistance, and we can change resistance if there is a rheostat. Okay, we can change resistance: less resistance, high resistance, medium resistance. Okay, very less resistance. Okay, medium resistance. Okay, and very high resistance. So we can change the resistance. Just you have used your fan. Okay, so we can change the amount of resistance or inhibition. Okay, so in this case, okay, if you are increasing, in this case, by using this variable resistance, variable amount of resistance. Okay, I'm using very less resistance. Okay, very less resistance. I am using very much less, or I'm using very much high amount of resistance, high, very high. Okay, that mean the resistance is very high, so the current is very less. Definitely current is very less. Okay, in this case. Okay, so in this case, when the resistance is very high and current is very less, okay, so there will be very less current, very less current. Okay, so magnetic field lines will produce, definitely magnetic field lines will produce, but they will produce in little amount. Okay, if I'm using another case, and I'm using, I just increased this. Okay, I increased this, I increased this. Okay, so in this case the resistance is bit high and the current is bit low. Okay, so I'm using a higher sign, that there is much current. Okay, this is very tiny sign. Okay, so if there is current, current is, in this case resistance is very high and current is very low. In this case resistance is less high and current is less low. It means current is started to flow. Okay, so in this case you will found more magnetic line. Okay, in third case, I'm taking a third case and I'm using a resistance rheostat, because continuously I'm changing the resistance, I'm decreasing the resistance. So in this case resistance is medium, so the current flow is also medium. So in this case, okay, the green is my copper wire, which is working as electromagnet. Okay, so in this case, the current is passing in much amount. Okay, in this first case, and this is second case. So in first case, we can say current is passing in very less amount. In second case, we can say current is passing in bit high amount. And in this case, we can say current is passing in comparatively very much higher amount. Okay. And here you can find this amount of magnetic field lines. Okay. And in final case, in final case, I reduced R. I started from here. This is my first position. This is second position. This is third position, and this is fourth position. I reduced this much. I reduced the resistance much lower, and the current is much higher. So here I can draw the current. Okay, this is my current now. Okay, you can see this is how my current is flowing much higher in much higher amount. And these are the concentration of magnetic field lines. These are the concentration of magnetic field lines. Okay, this was first position, this was second, this was third position, and this was fourth. Okay, so the direction of magnetic field lines will be the same. There is no change in the direction of magnetic field lines. All will be like this, definitely. But okay, there is same. Okay, all magnetic field lines will be in this direction. But what I want to tell you, that the amount of magnetic field lines, the amount, okay, it is forming much or if it is forming less. So the amount of magnetic field lines, the number of magnetic field lines which aggregate here, okay, it depends upon how much current is getting into this. Okay, how much. If it is less current, it is more current, it is more current, and it is much more current. So the aggregation of magnetic field line, either it will take one circle or two circle or three circle or four circle, or if you are flowing much amount of current, and if you are using a very huge type of this circuit, so there will be much more aggregation of these iron flakes, or we have just used these iron flakes to, you know, make this sure that the circles are formed. So the iron flakes are arranged according to magnetic field lines. Okay, and this circle will show that how magnetic field lines occurs. But the rheostat, okay, as I change the amount of current, the rheostat means it can control the resistance. Okay, it can control the resistance. So if resistance is more, current is definitely less, and if the resistance is less, then the current will be definitely more. So it will show me that how if I flow much amount of current, then the amount of magnetic field lines will be higher, and in this case the current is very much less. So you can see how the magnetic field lines are produced. They will produce less because in this case it is a very weak electromagnet. Okay, very weak electromagnet. It is weak electromagnet. Okay, we can say it is okay type of electromagnet, but in this case we are providing much amount of current, very high amount of current, so it is very powerful electromagnet, and that's why it is making so many circles of electromagnet. It is forming much amount of circles of electromagnet. So this is how we can say that, you know, this is working, this case is working. Okay, next is cases. We studied this, that they are changing their direction from first here and second here. Okay, so this is our direction. This is how we can see that this is a common wire, a single wire we are using. Hopefully you are okay with this type of, okay with this diagram and this straight current carrying conductor. Tell me that if you got understood, or if you are okay with this, or any type of doubts are coming to you, then you can also tell me. Or are you able to explain, are you able to answer? Okay, I'm telling about you this case. Okay, this rehosted, don't forget about this rehosted, don't forget about this. Okay, this rehosted. Okay, tell me if you are okay, if there is no problem, if there is no confusion, if there is no doubt. You can see here this is direction and here this is circling. the direction of magnetic field lines. Tell me if you are done with this. Do you have any doubt? Can you answer this type of questions in your exams? Okay. So what is this? Now this is nothing new. Okay, don't afraid of this. Fourth case. Salia, forget fourth case. In fourth case, this is fourth case. In fourth case, I reduced resistance to much extent. That's why the current is increased to much extent. You can see that how the current is increased. Okay. In fourth case, third case. In third case, resistance is medium and current is also medium. In third case, resistance is medium and current is also medium. So there is medium amount. You can see how I draw this. This is the amount of current. Okay, this is very less. This is much higher. This is much higher, and this is very more much higher. Okay, so this is the current is flowing. Current is medium because we are changing this resistance by this rheostat. This is rheostat, and I am changing the amount of resistance. So now the amount of resistance is medium, so amount of current is also medium, so this is medium one. Okay, and the medium amount of current is flowing. As the medium amount of current is flowing, as the medium amount of current is flowing, you can see medium amount of magnetic field line. These magnetic field lines are very weak. You can see weak means they are very less. Okay, this is second position. Okay, you can see higher number of magnetic field lines. In this case, you can see bit higher comparative to this, a bit higher magnetic field lines. And in fourth case, you can see huge amount of magnetic field lines. So this is third case where resistance is medium and current is also medium, and the magnetic field lines are also medium. They are not much high. This is, we can say, something higher, something huge. So they are also in medium amount. Okay, so this is my third case. Now this, don't get afraid of this. This is very simple thing. Okay, don't get afraid of this. Okay, what is this? This is nothing. Okay, if I'm using this, I'm using a circle. Okay, I'm using this, and I add this with battery. This is my positive and this is my negative. Okay, so, or I'm going with diagram. So this is my positive thing and this is my negative thing. So how current will flow? Current will flow like this. Current will flow like this. Okay, so in this case current will flow like this. Okay, so here the direction of current is like this, and here the direction of current like this. I'm using a circular loop. Okay, I'm using a circular loop. Okay, this is circular. Before this, it was a straight conductor. It was a straight conductor. First of all, we studied about the bar magnet and its electric field or magnetic field lines. In second case, we studied about a straight conductor, and third case, we are going to learn about a circular loop. So this is our circular loop, and how current is flowing we can see. Okay, now if I use same thing, I use a cardboard. Okay, this is my circle. Okay, I will make a huge circle. Okay, this is my huge circle. Okay, and this is my positive terminal. Just take like this, and this is negative. Okay, and this is the direction of current. Definitely current will go from positive to negative. I am using a battery here. Okay, so this is the direction of current, definitely. Okay, so here current is flowing like this, and here current is flowing like this. Okay, now in this loop I can make three type of straight conductors. In this side, the direction of current is like this. In this case, the direction of current like this, and this case direction of current like this. So if I want to put a copper wire, if I put a copper wire here, okay, I put a copper wire here, I put a copper wire here, I'm putting a copper wire here. Okay, so to make them electromagnet, okay, to make them electromagnet. Okay, because this wire is insulator and I want to make it conductor. This is insulator. Okay, so one thing you can do, either you can put copper wire or just remove the plastic cover from it, and I can also use this here, but I'm not going to use a copper wire here. Okay, because this is not of my concern. Now I'm using again a cardboard. I'm using a cardboard here, and I'm using a cardboard here, and I just sprinkled some irons. Okay, I just sprinkled some iron flakes. Okay, just sprinkle iron flakes. Now the most important thing is to see the direction of flow. The direction of flow, it is this direction in this case and it is in this direction in this case. Okay, so both of them will form magnetic field line. Definitely if there is a direction, there is magnetic field line, and this is the direction, there is a magnetic field line. So how the magnetic field lines work and how the magnetic field lines originated, this is our case. So in this case, the magnetic field lines we originate are like this. This is this direction. Okay, it is in this direction, and in this case it will form a magnetic field line in this direction. Okay, so here it is this direction. Okay, so this was I exactly wanted to tell you. Okay, so this is our conductor, this is our conductor, and this is how magnetic field lines are created. The direction you can observe easily. Okay, so this is what I was wanted to tell you. Okay, so here you can see that this is the direction. Okay, you can use like this, and the direction of magnetic field line is here. Okay, and this is, in this case it is like this, and the direction of magnetic field line is here. Okay, so these are the two directions of magnetic field lines. And in magnetic field lines you can see they are small magnetic field lines, and they are getting larger and they are getting larger, they are getting larger and they are getting larger and they are getting larger, but they are somehow, but if you use this, okay, if you use this, if you draw this type of thing, okay, if you use this type of thing, so a time will come when these lines can be considered as this single line. Okay, so here the rings are getting increased, rings are getting increased, but at this side, okay, at this side there is equal magnetic field. Okay, what is this? At this side, there is equal magnetic field, because okay, they are getting these magnetic fields are getting larger, but at this side, at this center, okay, something is facing equal rotation, something is rotating here and something is rotating here, so this line is feeling, okay, something in between. Okay, or we can say no, or we can say equal amount of magnetic field lines. So in this case, if they are feeling equal amount of magnetic field lines, so they will be, or I can say they are like in a straight manner. Okay, they are like in straight manner, they are like in straight condition, because this is some point mid, and they cannot, this midpoint, where should I go? Should I go here or should I go here? Okay, so it will remain straight. Okay, so that's why this is feeling nothing, or we can say feeling something equal. So despite of going here and despite of going there, it will be straight line. Okay, so this is the straight line. So we will continue next thing after tomorrow. That will be on Saturday. Tomorrow is Friday and we are having holiday on Fridays, and on Sunday you will have test of this chapter. Remember, on Sunday we will have test of this chapter. Okay, till till the portion I taught you. Okay, so you have to prepare for your test. Whatever I taught you, I will ask you in your exam. Okay, so be prepared for your test on Sunday, 6:30 to 7:30. Okay, I will inform you about that. Okay, either you have to give science test or math test. I will inform you about that. Don't worry about that, but be prepared. Don't worry about clashing of anything. I will tell you. Okay, so I'm finishing my class for today. And revise it.